Here's the deal, iDubbbz. I know you want me to talk about you. If you want me to talk about you again, you got to average over, what are we saying? Over, Ian, if you want me to acknowledge you ever again, you need to average more than Sean DeBlack for a week straight.
Agreed.
That's it. And then you're back. We can do our thing. We can joke and joust and have fun. And then you can get all the attention you want. But until then, it's just really there's really nothing to say, man. I might as well just play like Twitch stream roulette.
Now, iDubbbz! Yes, our favorite influencer! Ian McDubbbz is he's back again! iDubbbz is back! iDubbbz has got new stuff to talk about. New iDubbbz, new Anissa. Never ending. EHDIA plus forever. No more segments, no more topics. We're covering iDubbbz! The dog that needs no collar. Ian says that he will stop talking about iDubbbz until iDubbbz averages more viewers than who?
Here's the deal, iDubbbz. I know you want me to talk about you. If you want me to talk about you again, you got to average over, what are we saying? Over...
I just looked it up. Sean the Black averages in the month of September 700 viewers.
Yo, he is fucking monstrously bigger than iDubbbz.
Dude, that's fucking diabolical. That's so bad, bro.
Oh, he is fucking monstrously bigger than iDubbbz.
For the prime.
That's yeah. You're welcome, buddy. I also saw that his
You know how long it took for him to get a Prime sub so that clip could be created?
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio.
Some poor intern probably had to watch him for 2 hours until somebody gave him a subscription. By the way, thank you. Thank you, Samantha.
That's yeah. You're welcome, buddy. I also saw that his I think he had like a big sub push after some big conflict we had, whatever.
No, he had September, dude, where subs were half off and they all expired.
And he's losing subs now. He lost like 400 subs overnight. So he's everything is not looking.
That's not rare. Unfortunately, if you're not doing the Twitch thing, you probably don't know. I mean, I get that on YouTube too. People like when every time somebody comes in here, like fake name, and gifts me like a fucking 20 subs or something, those people are never renewing. They're not set to renew. So 1 month from now, I lose 20 subs. It's because they were gifted, right? If you gift members and stuff like that, if you gift subscribers on Twitch, those people automatically are like subtracted in the next month.
Good.
Fuck you, loser.
I renewed. Thank you.
Fuck you. Nobody watches your show. So here's the deal. You have to get Ian. If you want me to acknowledge you ever again, you need to average more than Sean DeBlack for a week straight.
Agreed.
That's it. And then you're back. We can do our thing.
They bullied this guy so hard, he became a small content creator, and it became harassment. That's the funniest shit ever, dude. They bullied him into being a small creator, and then the reality is now they can't cover him ethically anymore.
And we can joke and joust.
His name's just Sean.
And have fun, and then you can get all the attention you want. But until then, it's just really there's really nothing to say, man. I might as well just play like Twitch stream roulette and just pick some rando, with 50 views and give him a shout out, right?
Yeah. That would be more entertaining.
So anyway, he's okay. Well, actually, to be
dude, it's gonna go from Sean the Great to Sean the White, dude. He's gonna come back wearing, dude.
fair, he is live to 185 people right now.
Why?
Blowing up.
This is a big day for him. So, but anyway, Sean DeBlack has what you said, 700-ish. So you're gonna have to break 700 for.
Why did you call a black streamer Sean? Are you racist? Thank you. That was a great chat, man. I needed to stop the stream for that.
A week, and then we can yuck it up again.
I love you, Nick, but I love paying rent more. If I get gifted, I don't think I'd renew it. I wish I could. Listen, I just like you being in the chat. Nobody has to send me a dime. I'm having fun. Who's having fun? I'm having fun. Asmon Gold is genuinely wondering if iDubbbz had CTE from boxing. Now, before I play this clip, I do want to apologize to my audience. I do want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have known. I should have known better. I'm trying to be better for you. I'm sorry. Okay, so now we're going to play the clip.
I don't know if he's a cuck. I mean, I have no idea. But what I do know is that some of the stuff that he says, like, I almost don't even want to say this because I think that it's kind of, like, rude. But I think that the way he talks about stuff now makes me genuinely think that doing those boxing matches gave him some degree of brain damage.
Dude, I love just seeing a new person come across iDubbbz. Like, yeah, this guy's brain is fucked. Yeah, this shit doesn't work, dude. The elevator doesn't go all the way to the top. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. It makes me feel really sad. He's like one of those, one of the boxers that they pull out to go do like the intermission in a fucking football game, and you can clearly tell his cognitive function isn't there, and they're just sitting like, yeah. So I think, it's like when they wheel out somebody who's obviously had like 10 too many concussions to the NFL thing, to the NFL Combine to talk about what a great time it was playing for the Bulls. That's a basketball team. I'm having a sports ball moment. Who cares? My chat, you're all sports ball people. You guys have no fucking idea what's happening. I could talk about the San Francisco 49ers and you'd be like, are they playing the Rangers next week? None of you guys watch sports. I'm allowed to make all the mistakes I want. You wouldn't even know about it. Why did I even correct that?
And I'm not really and I really mean this. Like, there are electrons that are just not firing, or neurons that are just not firing.
Dude, those electrons are just not making it.
And I don't know what's going on, man. I really don't.
I don't know what's going on, but I think I like it.
Like, I like Ian. I met Ian in real life. He was on my podcast, and, you know, we had a great conversation. You know, I've had no problems with him ever. But why would you say something so weird like this? It's just like you're obviously baiting people to think about Ethan. You're obviously baiting people into, like...
Because he's got nothing left. He streams to 150 people. He's the most notable commentary YouTuber ever. No one wants to watch him. Dude, we scrounged... Guys, what do I have right now? Like, how many Ethans do I have right now Not Ethan. How many Ians right now do I have watching my stream? If we take iDubbbz's viewership, how many multiples of iDubbbz's viewership are we streaming to right now?
Like, fantasizing about killing Ethan.
We've got 15 Ians live. I don't even know how many people are here. I have to cut the tab over to see how many people are watching. Why? Just because of the new fucking overlay. Here we go. Oh, this is me. This is my clip. So I was looking for a thumbnail. I'm trying to get some new Ians, all right? I'm catching them like Pokemon. So I was looking for a new Ian for the iconic thumbnail of tomorrow's video, right? I found an interesting clip here. I know everyone's posted it by now. You've probably seen it on Drama Alert.
White Hasan is crazy, Lamau. Oh yeah. White Hasan.
He's referring to himself as White Hasan in the third person.
White Hasan is crazy, Lamau. White Hasan plays with his dogs, unlike the other one.
Is this not like violently embarrassing? Would you not be violently embarrassed to be a fan of this guy? Like, holy shit.
Hasan plays with his dogs, unlike the other one. On stream, no less. White Hasan doesn't think world politics are more important than his dog's own joy. Yeah.
And this is ironic, but it's actually like a stellar criticism. He has to literally be in the realm of irony to make a good criticism in 2025. It's just brain broken.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, this is real Ian struggling to get out.
Exactly.
Again, if you guys are wondering, there's no shock collar here. Why is that not the case? Because he has a shock suppository. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
And Anissa has referenced the fact that he doesn't like it. Bro has not showered. He always looks like he either got out of the shower or he hasn't seen a shower in 3 years. Also, this is the clip. Again, actually, I don't want to put a trigger warning on this, but I don't know. This might make you feel sad if your pets have passed away. So maybe come back in 2 minutes.
But before we get into anything, I need to reward the cute little Ferdinand with a treat.
Ferdinand's gonna get his little treat.
He's not here. He doesn't know that he's gonna get this.
Now, to be clear, this is a playful clip. It's just like so weird. Ferdinand, come hither.
Oh my god. The fat one came in. It's not for the fat one.
It's bad when Hasan calls his dog a cow, but...
Although she's been getting very skinny because...
Okay, she's losing weight. That's good.
Although she's been getting very skinny because of the chemo.
Oh. Ooh. Alright,
Ooh, the fat one. AKA pig bitch.
Yeah, so his dog has cancer.
Check this out.
Wingardium Leviosa. Big fish. Oh, whoa.
Some say he was feeding it too much cheese. Anyways, speaking of that, here's another clip of if you started feeling bad for iDubbbz, let me just remind you why you shouldn't. So this is another clip where they're talking about animals and they pivot right into Ethan.
Oh yeah. 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 If you have 3 kids, you actually should be spending time with them.
Imagine if Ethan just sat his 3 kids behind him and then reached off to... Dude, that would be an insane bit, but they'd call CPS again. If they bought, like, individual doggy beds for all 3 kids and set them up behind the stream, that would be insane.
3 kids, 4 dogs?
And then every time that they, like, talk, he would, like, reach off to the side in a joking... No, you can't do that. Now, the internet doesn't joke anymore. You can't do jokes like that. They'll go fucking ballistic on him for doing that.
That's the sweet spot, though. You don't understand. That's the sweet spot. Yeah. I don't...
Kino Casino could. Oh my god, could you imagine PPP sits on a dog bed for fucking 6 hours straight, or like loops a video of him sitting on one for like 10 minutes, and then green screens it behind them while they're doing the show? And then there's like, then it cuts to like, then they like cut away to a different scene or whatever and cut back, and then he electrocutes himself. That would be a fucking crazy bit. That they should do that.
No,
yeah, like PPP is watching himself dressed up like a dog get electrocuted.
Dude, like,
what is that tooth? It's gold. It's not rotted. I know people don't. It probably is cheap gold, but yeah, no, it's not rot. There's a clip of Ian drinking his own pee. I have heard about that.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, 1 child sounds like more than enough. If you want to spend time with the child, that is.
The realest criticism is about H3 controlling his kids. I think to a degree you're correct, but that doesn't mean that you can't get mad at people who can't control themselves online. I think to a degree,
Nicholas,
people get locked in this thing of like, well,
that.
You've done X, Y, and Z, so I can't feel bad for you now. But it's like, I still think I can hold other people accountable if they want to be huge pieces of shit about that information.
If you don't want to spend time with the child, you know, and you'd rather podcast,
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
I just think the time could be better spent. You know what I mean? Harassing people, I don't think that's as worth it. It's not as value as walking a dog. It's not as value as playing with your child.
I love watching this guy sit there and be the victim. It is actually what he deserves. This is his purgatory, and he shouldn't be able to leave it. I think that like he should never be allowed to have a redemption arc. He's like one of the few content creators. I don't care what he does. I don't care if he turns on his wife and he makes exposed videos on her and shit and tries to get back in everybody's good graces. This guy should never be allowed back in civil content creation society. He literally wouldn't even be, he couldn't even be the local dog catcher in the Hasan Piker household. He shouldn't be, at least.
And I know what's going to be said. Well, you can do both. You can play with your child and you can harass people. You can do it simultaneously. That's
now, when Hasan Piker said that they're not fit to be the local dog catcher, that shit means something, because he probably has one of those on standby. Like, he probably has a dog catcher.
Probably the thought process. I don't
On
think
payroll.
that should be, though. I think those should be individual. Like, you shouldn't be on your phone all the time when you're playing with your kids. You know what I mean?
I recommend.
I mean, this is just so
Nicholas
parasite. Like,
DeOrio's
why?
latest
Like, why? They think running a podcast for 3 hours, 3 days a week is too much to be a parent. Don't tell them they're parents that work 60+ hours a week. They might have an aneurysm. This is an issue coming from iDubbbz. Thank you for hitting the goal. You guys have earned another goal.
Nick Oreo.
Again, these are people
Mr.
who don't have
Oreo.
jobs, who don't know how the real world operates. Yes, there are people who work 40 hours a week. All right, there are people who both parents have to work. And they have to make that work with their families. Okay, that's a thing they have to do. Not everybody can be like fucking Neats. Not everybody can do what you do. You're extremely lucky that you've survived this far. Maybe you should make some changes and go back to the normal lifestyle that you guys have never had. You know? This is just like, I am 30+ years old with no real world experience and nothing to show for it. Literally. That's what we're getting from these two. That's being called employed. This guy would have lost his mind at Latchkey Kids in the 80s and 90s. Yeah. Aren't the kids at school? Like, I don't know how much I don't know much about Ethan and his life, but I remember him saying CPS wanted to see them at school. Don't bring common sense to the iDubbbz argument. Yeah, you're supposed to play with your kids, dude. and homeschooled them or something. I don't know. iDubbbz is really out of touch with what a normal family is like because he's not a normal person. He's a washed up retired influencer who acts like he's too good to go on the Lol Cow podcast, but doesn't really have the capacity to do much more. He's going to have to get a real job, or he's going to have to go pay the Keemstar tax and join the Lol Cow extended universe. Otherwise, I don't know how he's going to pay the fucking bills. Unless Hasan Piker is depositing money in his bank account every month. I don't know how these guys are living.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo.
Thank you.
Mr. Oreo.
What is
Do
this?
you know that Sopranos theory about Tony being in hell?
I'm not playing the piss
That's
clip.
what I
Thank
think
you.
Ian is in after the content cop. Probably prior to that, but the CC was more significant for me, TBH.
There is no collar in bossing. Say, this is fucking insane. This is an insane clip. This is unsettling. I'm confused as to why this is on my feed. That's terrifying. Saying Ethan uses dogs and kids for a shield is funny when they're actually using their dog with cancer to form positive attention and sympathy. And well, they didn't do that. A good job of that. And using dogs to make a point about Hasan training. Hasan jump scare. No safe word. Yeah, there's no safe word. Oh my god, dude. Jesus. All right. Stoic Chronicles has posted another segment of iDubbbz that we're going to check out right now. Guys, if you think that you haven't been watching enough iDubbbz, isn't it fucking insane? I'm going to watch a highlight from Stoic Chronicles right now to 5,000 people, which is probably more views than his VOD got today.
And has got a
And I actually recommend you watch the whole thing because there's no way there's only 28 minutes of good content. I think that everybody should be watching all of iDubbbz's VODs and then clipping everything and sending it to me. Not sending it to him, not harassing him, not doing anything that's fucked up or anything. I think that you should I think everyone here should become a Nick worker bee and watch hours of iDubbbz, subject yourself to this content, and then send me back clips.
Button to protect himself from this exact thing.
So I don't have to watch it, but so you guys can. All right, I want you guys to watch it.
Yeah, the button is a fucking like therapy replacement, basically. Like,
is he, okay, dude. You want to play the game? Is he talking about Hasan shocking his dog, or is he talking about Ethan having the stream button? It sounds like he's talking. Okay, it sounds like he's talking about the Hasan button, but I don't know.
Totally, yeah. The button is a fucking like therapy replacement, basically. Like, he doesn't need to figure out what he believes and what.
Oh my god! Wait, that's actually not about the dog. What the fuck, dude?
Should or shouldn't come out of his mouth. There's no sense of...
Wait, the button is a therapy... I assume that had to be about the dog. He's still talking about Dr. Lipschitz. Ethan can't go to therapy, so he has a button on stream so he doesn't say anything fucked up. This guy thinks everything can be cured with therapy. Therapy and Ayurvedic dosha medicine.
Control. There's just spewing, and he wants to solve it with money. He can't solve it with money.
How would you know? Wait, actually, how would you know? I mean, that's honestly, dude. I don't know if you could say that.
This comment says CPS is literally meant to protect kids, bro. How the fuck?
It sounds like he did solve it with money, and that makes you mad. Like, he literally was saying too much out-of-pocket shit. He spent like $20,000-$30,000 to not do that anymore, and you guys are fucking angry about it. You're like, it's become like a top talking point against him that you guys can't get enough good clips.
Money. You can't solve it with money. This comment says CPS is literally meant to protect kids, bro. How the fuck is he so traumatized? Ego a bit bruised? Ethan will be like, how dare you call Child Protective Services when you fear for the well-being of a child so they can decide if it's worth a visit and come with a clipboard and make...
How can you say a podcast making fun of your stream is harassment, but fucking making a false CPS call and having his kids potentially interviewed in school? Thankfully, I don't think that was what happened, right? I think it was at the house. How could you be like, oh, sending like a fucking threatening CPS call? Dude, this guy, if Ethan was swatted and they said that there was an armed robber in the house holding them at gunpoint, this guy would get on stream and be like, apparently it's a bad thing to call the police when you're worried that an armed robber is in your favorite YouTuber's house. Funny how that works out. That's what CPS is. It's like swatting, but with actual potential real-world consequences.
Sure that child is okay. I mean...
Or you could become the pariah in your local school because fucking... the police had to come down and interview your child and make it the talk of the town about how the Klein family The Klein family's allegedly neglecting their kids at home. Yeah, let's get side-eyed by the PTA, dude. I'm sure that's going to go great. I'm sure that's not going to be fucking jarring for the kids to have to deal with.
And come with a clipboard and make sure that that child is okay. I mean, whatever he can use to victimize him.
What Hasan said about people who don't understand dogs shouldn't comment on this is not accurate for his situation, but it is accurate for this guy's situation. Like, childless 32-year-old empaths probably shouldn't be talking about CPS calls and how they could potentially, like, harm actual human beings and children, right? Like, maybe somebody who's this chronic... what was the quote? That you might shit out a kid at some point, but you're not sure? Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't shit out a kid. I'm telling you right now, when Denims has a kid, when these two have a kid, when fucking Hasan has a kid, probably by accident, right? When Frogan, okay, let's not get crazy here. When these people have kids, they better not post anything about them online, okay? Because you know what's going to happen? They are going to hyper-analyze the parenting of these people, and it's their own fault. These people have chosen to die on parenting hill, so now, inevitably, when they reach that point in their lives and their kids are online or something, if they choose to do that, their parenting is going to be hyper-fucking-fixated on by everybody. And it's their own fault.
Stoic. He will do it. But then he will simultaneously make plenty of jokes, kind of indicating that he doesn't actually give a fuck about any of it. Ugh. My reaction.
Iconic epic reference from Stoic Chronicles here. By the way, shout out to Stoic Chronicles. He's the only one I know who like takes the time to actually clip these things into more bite-sized chunks. I don't know. I was watching I was just watching a Raw stream the other day on iDubbbz's thing, and I just pulled 2 clips off of the first 30 seconds. So there is a lot of funny shit in these streams that I'm not hearing.
The thing that's most wild to me...
That's why I recommend you just watch them raw.
...through all of this is that Dan is somehow still producing. I mean, I would like to think at this point that the people on the show, particularly Dan, who's been around for a long time, that they've saved their money and they have a big pile of cash. And
just quit your job. Quit your job, loser. Go work for somebody else. Yeah, quit your job.
The bank.
I don't think that you have a lot of cash in the bank.
So they could, I don't know, reasonably just dip at any point in time and build something different with their lives.
Do you think that people just quit their jobs? Do you think that's just something that happens with like nothing specifically lined up to move to? Do you think that people just like uproot their entire lives on a moment's notice because of a thought crime or something? Because they're working with somebody that you don't like? Do you think that's like a normal thing that normal people do who have jobs and aren't like social media influencers?
I don't know. Like, I know it's hard to find a job and you know, fucking anything's got to be better.
Well, no, you don't. No, you don't. What is your working experience? You worked at Denny's when you were like 17? You have no idea how hard it is to get a job or how not hard it can be. You have nothing to base that off of.
Better than this shit. Like, I don't know. I think they're Stockholmed a bit, and they don't realize how truly terrible it is.
I think you're out of touch, and your wife keeps informing your decisions.
Do you see Charlie's video? So disappointing. Yeah, it's like, I would prefer, like, again, everyone can keep their mouth shut about Israel and Palestine. A lot of these comments.
Bro, fuck you. Fuck your cause. Everyone's been talking. I've had to talk about Palestine, and I've learned so much about this conflict. I don't fucking care. I don't care. It's not why I cover YouTube drama. We're talking about fucking YouTube drama. Slop Charlie doesn't need to be talking about fucking Palestine. Oh God, we need Mudahar to make another fucking video talking about Israel again. Oh God, I need to hear his position. Oh boy, me Mudahar here. Killing Palestinian children is bad. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mudahar. You saved the child's life. Now watch 5 bad empanada videos and do 3 Hail Marys, and we'll save Gaza in no time. Fuck you!
Channels. They can do it for so long. Hey, you got to remember, if you can do that for so long, you can also not comment on this shit as well. You know, you can. It's fine. You know, you don't have...
Dude, they're just fucking... They have big-ass industrial shovels ripping the corpses of dead Palestinian children, lobbing them in the direction of Hasan Piker so they could block the incoming blast of the special beam cannon that rips through their fucking corpse. So that's what's happening right now. It's insane. It's crazy. Holy fuck, they're in a business of grave robbing.
Good take. You keep it to yourself. I'm still waiting on the results of that skull investigation by the FBI. I am too. I think we all are. No one on the show is redeemable. We all need to stop making excuses for them. They made their beds. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Me saying I don't understand why they don't just take their big pile of money and fucking leave.
Dude, oh my God. They're so fucking jealous of the fucking financial success. And why wouldn't they be? Anissa, attempted businesswoman, failed. Hila, successful businesswoman, succeeded, right? Ethan pivots his content with different political motives in mind to become more aware. Deals with a bunch of shit for years, ultimately battles back and becomes extremely successful. Ian pivots really hard, goes on an apology tour. The entire internet hates him, right? They're looking in a mirror right now at what their life could have been. Ethan and Hila are the fucking mirror from the Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's Stone for any bongers out there. They're looking into the mirror, and what's looking back at them is like a successful couple that's everything that they wanted but can never achieve. Wealthy, successful, family. I don't know if Anissa wanted to go that way. She seems not really her type of thing, right? That might be the only outlier here. But maybe it's not. Maybe he wanted a family that he'll never have with that wife. Maybe.
Is me saying like I don't understand what's wrong with them. And also, they can still leave the show. It's not like they don't have autonomy at this point. Man, I can't keep up with the fucking comments.
They're not skinwalkers. They're like White Walkers. They're Walking Dead zombies clawing.
Showed it brightened and there was no tape. It's all bonkers. Yeah, that's what I heard. I saw a little bit of Uma's video. And he was showing that, I don't know, some fucking live stream people.
The polyjuice potion? Yeah.
Someone.
Dude, yeah, dude. That's what's going to happen. That's the only way that Ian can win is if he polyjuice potions and pretends to be Ethan for some time.
Was like fabricating a screenshot and it couldn't be replicated to show that there was fucking tape over it or whatever.
Wait. He's claiming. Is he Mike from PA? I'm sorry, I got to hear this one time.
Just fucking like a screenshot and it couldn't be replicated to show that there was fucking tape over it or whatever.
Is he arguing the tape thing is fucking fabricated? That nobody could replicate the tape? It's a video. It moves. What the fuck, dude? He's just saying it's not real.
Like Hasan's in and like many people find themselves.
It's not real. It's not real. It's made of moonlight.
And online, there is this point to which like the conspiracies don't stop and the accusations don't stop. So like someone said like just show the caller on stream. He showed the caller on stream, and then all those same people...
Users' big thinking thoughts, okay? Why do you think he didn't show the caller on stream while he was raging the entire day and banning everybody from chat? Why do you think he waited 24 hours to pull up a fucking taped-up caller? What could have possibly happened in that time frame?
People were like...
Why do you think that would have satisfied fucking anyone? Especially when it really does look like the shock model.
On stream. He showed the caller on stream, and then all of those same people were like, well, not all those same people, but a segment of those people were like, that's not good enough to show.
Yeah, because you would have made me look like a real big asshole if you took the collar off right there and then and said, look, see, it's a fucking vibration model. Here, look at the serial number and figure it out on your own. It's a easy dunk to just shit on all of these people lying about. Just show the fucking serial number. Pull off whatever scotch tape you're using, and then we'll be able to find out immediately. That's not what he did, though. And yeah, the second day, it might as well be an entirely different collar. He might as well have gone for double Prime Day and bought a brand new one, for all we know.
The collar on stream.
Now, we don't, because it was scratched up and it had tape on it, but he could have.
Now you have to give us a fucking purchase receipt and show us like the exact fucking like time it was purchased and all this sort of shit.
I think, okay, here's what we do. Take the exact collar, put it around your neck, and then give Sam Hyde the remote. Okay? It could be you or it could be Hasan, either one. and then we'll find out just how high this thing goes.
So it's like, what the fuck? No. Go away. Like, you know, it ends up being like, I'm now going to, now that I have you on the ropes, I'm going to continue to like pressure you to do all of these things that isn't even going to satisfy you. I just want to fucking, you know, mentally
Guys,
torture.
it's so insurmountable. There's no way he could he did every single thing wrong, constantly lying, tons of evidence that he's lying. It's like they're just trying to mentally torture him because they don't like him. What a small brain take from iDubbbz.
You. Stoic. His take on your apology video said it all. Yeah. Moist critical. He came out with what he thought I think was the correct take for my video. And then it was like, actually, it seems like I got this one wrong. It's just not needed. Neither one of those videos were needed in the first place. I was up at 3 a.m. messaging Taylor Loren.
Wait, I'm sorry. Aren't you the guy who made the video takedown of the Kino Casino a month ago? Who the fuck are you to argue at all? Wait, who the fuck are you to say what videos are needed or not? You don't even know how to make your own content. Stop policing everyone else. Yeah, Mr. Content Cop, I'm sorry, dude.
Videos were needed in the first place.
It's crazy that the Content Cop can't look at Hasan Piker and go, he's reaching for it! You know? You'd think that the Content Cop would be the first guy to point out when somebody's reaching for something.
I was up at 3 a.m. messaging Taylor Lorenz. Fucking get a life. Get a fucking life. This guy, Daniel Smith, has been following / messaging me since 2020.
That's fantastic. It seems like a real charitable person thinks you're a total raging asshole now, Taylor. How did that happen?
He's always been nice, engaged with my work. Yesterday, he began messaging long rants of Hasan conspiracy theories. I gave him the benefit of the...
He's white? See? That's where you're wrong. He's white passing. Remember? I always forget that he's not white. Guys, Hasan Piker is white passing, so the joke worked.
Doubt and replied. He immediately ran to the H3 subreddit. Deranged. Deranged is right. Heaven forbid you try to treat someone like a human being. This is the person who's going and posting it on the H3 subreddit, being like, I'm not crazy, you guys. Stoic.
This is exactly.
Wait, I thought. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Listen, the real content has to speak.
The H3.
Why don't you just stream, Anissa? I would love to watch you.
Subreddit being like, I'm not crazy, you guys. Stoic.
This is exactly why Girl with a Microphone, when she messaged me before Ian put out his video, when like Ethan and Neela were screaming, because we were mutual.
Bro, she knows everyone's name. She's locked into all of this content. She knows who to mention and who not to mention.
On Instagram, just like this, and she had talked to me a few times. She sent me this long parasocial message about how she hopes to God that I'm not turning on Ethan and Neela, and I almost replied to it. And then I was like, no, something in my soul's telling me this is wrong. And
I actually vibe with that because I knew Paige Christie was jumping me on the Ethan stuff. Paige Christie gave me the opposite of that. She was like looking for a take or something about Ethan suing Reddit, I guess. And I just knew that she's not reaching out to me as somebody who's friendly with me. She was reaching out for content, and lo and behold, the DMs ended up in the video regardless. I knew that was coming. Listen, as somebody who uses DMs, I knew when I was the content. I knew when it wasn't just a nice conversation among friendly content creators. I knew it was coming.
I'm so fucking glad I didn't. Yeah. This is the same thing. Like, you can't...
Like that, I don't know if that's what Girl in the Microphone was doing, but you absolutely... Girl in the Microphone. No, Girl with a Microphone. But you can identify when it's like, okay, this is... If you're at all self-aware, you can tell the difference.
It sucks, but you can't talk to me.
Stoic. Ian's covering Collargate right now on Twitch. He's also referencing this sub. Hell yeah, I am.
Is Dark Viper EU a virgin?
I found it. Holy shit.
Why would so many people be
Thank
Googling
you.
that?
What is that, dude? What the fuck is that? What is that? Bro! Yo!
This is the most insane thing.
Why is he acknowledged? This is like when she responded to fucking Red Bar. Why would you ever do a segment on like horrific artwork of your wife?
Ever.
What is that? I think that's supposed to be Anissa.
We're a little bit used to it at this point, though. So, get this. It says, found on Fungus Island, totally normal, insane thing to receive on your birthday.
Happy birthday, Anissa.
So this is an account from my former disgraced boxing coach, Stoic. His wife.
Dude, she drew that.
She posted this on Instagram.
What, is she an incel too?
And it is from Jessica.
Dude, Kate. Kate fucking drew that horrific fucking picture. Dude, this is all... Dude, look at this screenshot, bro. This is an insane screenshot of him just sitting there awkwardly smiling with his shit tooth, and that picture that Kate drew of his fucking wife.
Cassidy.
I'm sorry. It's Froggy Fresh's wife. Froggy Fresh's wife. Sorry.
You guys don't know who Jessica Cassidy is? I don't blame you. I don't want to know who this person is, but they've essentially been stalking Anissa and I for the past 2 years. Like, this is Froggy Fresh's wife. I don't want to talk about Froggy Fresh's wife, Jessica Cassidy, but she makes posts on Kiwi Farms. She has like
I've had stuff go across my desk from her, and I just didn't cover it. I don't know. To be honest, I think that the Froggy Fresh stuff kind of, like, as soon as that situation was over, I don't know. It was just like really long. I actually kind of agree with him. It seemed kind of parasocial when I was looking at it.
million sock puppet accounts where she's
I don't know about this Kiwi Farm stuff, but I saw the post and I'm like, I don't know if that's news. I'm not going to report on that.
Tons of deranged shit constantly since Creator Clash 2. It's
calling CPS is justified. Dude, they're going to call CPS and inspect his tissues in the garbage pail of his bathroom immediately. We have to interview them. We're gonna interview. They're gonna come in his bedroom with a black light and start interviewing all the shit on his walls.
It's been nonstop. Anissa, I think a year or close to a year after Creator Clash 2, after Froggy Fresh was kicked from the card, she still got fucking messages from Jessica Cassidy.
Hey, here's a crazy thing. Maybe your wife should fucking block her. Why are all these social media influencers unable to block people?
On her phone.
On her phone? Why did she, why?
She blocked her number.
Okay, sorry, wait.
Jessica Cassidy on her phone. And then she blocked her number.
Okay, good. That's what you need to do when that happens.
It was deranged. It was like fucking paragraphs of shit. It was like, I want to meet up. And she was like threatening violence. A bunch of really
You know, it'd be like really easy to put in like screenshots here if you're going to do this, but I don't know.
Creepy shit. Like it was next level. We didn't fucking talk to these people after we kicked them off of the card. But she's still hyper focused on us and specifically Anissa. And of course,
look, I'm not going to justify anything she's done because I've never seen what she's actually done. But I think it's fair to hyper focus on people who totally fuck you over. I think that like if they want to sit here and make fun of you and make you the butt of the joke, and like have camaraderie with people who also hate you because you fucked them over, then yeah, I think that's totally fine.
Disgraced boxing coach and Dumb as Rock's wife, Stoic, decided that it's a good idea to converse with this person who's doing this. She wrote her a birthday card. I hope your day is 34% better. With a picture of, like a...
Oh my god, I just realized what it is. Oh my god, wait, oh my god, wait. Okay, dude. Holy shit. Alright, that makes more sense.
Like a caricaturized picture of Anissa with a dog collar on. Huge thank you to Froggy Fresh.
It's the fucking Suicide Soy Jack, but instead it's wearing a fucking dog collar. Okay.
Fresh's amazing wife, psychotic, fucking deranged freak, chronically online, tons of sock puppet accounts, cannot touch grass, physically impossible for her to touch grass. She has kids, by the way. And this is what by the way, Kate also has kids. Both of them have children. And this is what they're fucking doing with their life. Insane. Fucking insane. Sick. Your humor.
Does he think it's a win that he's doing this without children? Does he think that's the big win here? Do you think the big win is like living in a basement without any kids in your mid-30s? Do you think that's the goal to strive for? Is that like the play? Okay, cool.
And kindness totally made my day feel 34% better. It's so fucking gross. And honestly, we don't talk about this. This is like
she messaged us a year later, and I was like, oh, like this is like sick. Like they have not moved on.
Really
They have not
Wally?
gone and done anything else. Like she is obsessed with us. At least with Ethan, at least with Pedo Troll, there's like it's being cataloged online.
Wait, what is 34%? For some reason, I thought it was like okay, my mind went the wrong way. I thought it was the fucking trans suicide statistic, to be honest. Actually, I have no idea what it is. I got the number wrong. I guess that's how... Dude, I haven't seen a joke like that in so long. That's what I just assumed it was. So I thought it was way edgier.
He's making a podcast.
Oh my god, it's the Creator Clash pay cart. Oh my god, I'm actually fucking retarded. I'm so stupid. I thought it was like an insanely edgy joke. And it's not. It's just, okay, I'm just actually fucking brain dead. Wow, okay, the VOD's never gonna know about that one.
Every day about who he's harassing.
That's why I didn't like reference it. I was like, oh, okay, we're just not gonna talk about that.
Person is...
Holy fuck, dude.
Essentially making posts on Kiwi Farms, stalking us, you know, looking up information about us, leaving tons of comments from sock puppet accounts, like, and it's always very identifiable which one is her, because it's always like way too passionate about these particular details that would only be like relevant to her.
She types a lot. I also like want to say this is kind of why I feel like the whole idea about us not giving stuff attention and people going away, like Jessica Cassidy is there's a lot of people we don't talk about, but this stuff, like...
Why don't you just shut the fuck up about it? Why would you broadcast this to everybody if you want
Nicholas
this type of stuff to stop?
Thank you for the $5,
like, you guys have no fucking idea how to navigate the online ecosystem. How? How have you not figured it out yet? You've been on YouTube for like fucking 15 years. How have you guys not figured this out yet?
This has been happening since Creator Clash 2 ended. And
then stop talking about it!
Has not slowed down. And so...
What's the name?
I don't know,
of
you get to the point where it's like...
Keemstar Orbiter?
Ignoring
Nick
it, I
Oreo.
think, is not...
Mr.
It doesn't
Oreo.
matter.
Mm-hmm. We can talk...
What do you mean it doesn't matter? Yeah, you should put it on a stream for everyone to react to and laugh about. I'm sure that'll help your situation.
We're the 34%.
Dude, you gotta really pander to those 130 people who are already on your side.
4%. The 34% is just a reference to Creator Clash 3 when we transferred ownership and we basically said we don't want to cause any more problems to the event. It was revealed with the transfer that we were getting 34% of the, I want to use the right term, but essentially all the profits after the event had made its money back. It was split in three or four different ways.
Remember, it's the honor system. Of course all that money was getting donated, guys. You'll never know.
I think 3 different ways. Yeah, that's what it's a reference to. It's basically, they're trying to paint us as bad people.
You are bad people! That's an insane cut!
Because we were getting a percentage of the event.
It's not a percentage, it's 34%!
Profits. Wasn't it meant to be a charity event, though? It was a charity event. The unfortunate...
No, it wasn't. It was not a charity event. It was a for-profit boxing event with a fucking GoFundMe attached to it.
Part is the way charity events operate is that, especially with the third event, we didn't have the room to essentially be like, oh, the all profits go to charity because, Stoic. Yeah, all profits go to charity because we were...
Bro, you shouldn't be fucking freeballing this. You shouldn't... Dude, this is insane. This is crazy.
We're now working with a company to fund the event in the first place. And so, yeah, things change from year one.
Yeah, but that company doesn't have anything to do with the fact that you were due 34% of the profits. Yeah, 100% couldn't go. But your 34% of pocketed money, well, what you would have gotten, it's not like you could pocket it. You left before that. You had the opportunity. The event failed. What was it? Was it to make up your losses from the previous boxing event that you owed? Like, what was the point of this?
They didn't change year 2. We basically did everything the same.
Yeah, of course it didn't change in year 2, because you didn't have to pay out of pocket.
In year 2, but year 3, we had to change things. So we did, like, a way to, like, fucking, I don't know, get under our skin, mock us.
Because, of course, that's 100% going to happen.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Yeah, you can explain.
There's a reason why everyone in unison thinks you're horrible people for this. But please send your wife in to explain it. I'm sure she'll do better.
Yeah.
Just like a little bit more context.
Good, I need more context. Please fill my context bowl.
We had to protect charity and make sure that
we had to protect charity. She's like a fucking Trojan Magnum for charity, dude. Thank God. Thank God the sanctity of charity has been protected.
it's like a little bit more context. We had to protect charity and make sure that charity was getting money. So
have you ever considered being a good businesswoman and good with money, or doing something else with your life instead of doing bad charity events? You wouldn't have to protect charity. But who are we protecting charity from? You? Guys, we have to protect charity, guys. iDubbbz and Anissa are throwing another boxing event.
So charity was like how most live charity events...
Is charity one of the strippers who were holding up the signs?
Make sure that charity was getting money. So charity was like how most live charity events go, is that you partner with the charity, you have people that are funding the event, and the people who are funding the event want their money back. You can't like have all the profits go to charity.
Are you the people though? Like, we're talking about your 34%. We're not talking about whatever percentage that organization is taking. We're talking about you.
Because it's not, the first 2 years that was our money, 100% that we were risking.
And then you didn't have any money.
The third year, we won just...
You went from our money to no money to we make money. Happy charity.
Couldn't risk our money, but two, we wanted to like make sure charity was making money.
So to do that, we were going to take 34% off the top.
So with the back end, one, we didn't think we were going to make any money, period. So it didn't really fucking matter what the agreement was. But like on the back end, if there was profit, there are 3 owners. So the profit, like in the contract, is just split that way. So when we relinquished ownership, it was basically just the company's way of saying like we're relinquishing all ownership, including...
She's explaining shit that doesn't matter. Were you taking 34% of the event profits if you stayed there?
Stakes in the company, but we weren't expecting to make any money off of it.
Oh my God, dude, this is ridiculous.
But yeah.
Guys, we weren't expecting to make anything, but if we did, it sure would have been nice.
I think it's...
God, we knew our event was going to be so bad, we didn't expect to make any money on it. Guys, in our defense, we knew we were going to lose money. What a fucking bunch of losers.
It's important to show you guys this because we do not want to fucking like, we want to definitely like move on from these people, but they have not.
I hope she draws you more. I don't know anything else she's ever said about you, but I hope she continues to draw you, because you know why? It bothers you, and I think that's funny.
Not moved on from us, so you know we've been ignoring it for 2 years basically, and you know. At this point, like, they want to be known. All right, you want the attention, we'll give it to you.
Oh, dude, 130 people are really pissed off right now.
Jessica Cassidy has been stalking us for 2 years. She's been making sock puppet accounts, chatting all sorts of shit on loads of different videos, loads of different posts that we've made. When we were trying to do Creator Clash 3, she was posting shit on there, on all of those accounts.
Is it stalking to critique Creator Clash 3?
So yeah, it's been pretty fucking
Keemstar Orbiter,
nasty to
Nick
see.
Oreo.
Thank you,
Mr. Oreo.
Obviously, we got to move on with our life, but you know, what are you gonna do? At least you guys know about it now. How is she not embarrassed? Well, she creates a lot of sock puppet accounts, so
like all we had to do to get more information about Creator Clash from these 2 fucking losers was Froggy Fresh's wife had to draw like a cruel picture of his wife, like literally. That's actually what we should have done from the very beginning. We would have got all the answers we needed.
A lot of the cases she hasn't used her name. But yeah, I think she's just gotten more and more bold with it. I think she was probably hoping.
Again, we're just kind of hand waving this as if it's the case. I don't know.
By saying, hey,
I mean, I don't believe him off of the basis that he's a crazy liar, but it could be true. I don't know.
I was in proximity of Ian and Anissa at a fucking Denny's at one point. Like, I'm believable in my stories. And it's like, no, you're actually just proving how fucking psychotic and weird and creepy you are. Stoic. So, and it didn't really work, you know? Like, she essentially came out and was like, just like weird stories that only matter to her. There was something about like opera. She was like,
Opera GX, the browser.
Anissa said that she sings opera professionally or some shit like that. And
wow, Mia Khalifa, sex partner, and opera music. That's crazy.
It was like, what?
She's a jack off of all trades.
No. This will destroy you on X. Oh, no.
Dog, and you just moved 3 centimeters away from the bed?
Oh, God. Yeah, people have been really enjoying the...
Wait, is he like upset?
A virgin?
No.
Is he like bothered by the meme?
Why would so many people be Googling that?
I've really been enjoying the memes and making their own little jokes or references to
Is he like upset that people are joking about his dog?
the Kaya shit. I hope Hasan is getting some levity out of it. I know it's probably pretty fucking annoying and
oh, why? Because you're putting Hasan in your shoes, okay?
And awful when it is your dog and it is your life.
Dude, I don't want to walk in iDubbbz' shoes, bro. My feet would never smell the same.
Especially, you just wonder, like, how many people are laughing at that sort of shit because they believe it, you know?
Yeah, it'd be terrible. Imagine if they believe it.
How many people are
Thank God we have Content Cop Mr. Researcher here to give us all the deets.
reposting because they really believe it, and they're like, oh, this is a fuck, it's funny because true. He said memes are funny? All right, well then, good for him. I'm glad he's able to have some...
Why is he acting like somebody fucking killed his dog in front of him? Dude, okay.
Fun with...
I was going to make a joke, but you got to be careful what you say these days.
Could I guess?
It's a fucking scary world.
I think people were thinking that the 34% thing was a Rule 34. It's not fucking Rule 34. It's just them...
It is Rule 34. If you look up Anissa Jomha Rule 34, it actually explains everything she just said in a more easy-to-digest format. Anissa Jomha Rule 34 is all the answers you're looking for the charity splits.
Trying to drag more fucking Creator Clash. They want to seem like they're being good people. Like, hey, we're joking about this aspect where Ian and Anissa were potentially getting paid money. And it's like, that doesn't make us fucking bad people.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
if your event is a for-profit charity event, quote unquote, where you're not even for-profit, it's a for-profit boxing match with a GoFundMe attached, right? If that's the makeup of your quote unquote charity event, and then we find out that you're taking 34% of the profits, but your defense is, well, our event sucks and it's not going to make any money, you're a bad person. Yeah, you're a horrible person. You should just be funneling people to actually donate to charity. You should just do a Twitch stream like everybody else and not do a clout-hungry fucking friendship event. Because you obviously can raise money for charity doing the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Instead, you want to spend money for connections and clout. Loser.
You're just trying to victimize yourself and make yourself feel better.
Yeah, it's literally evil to portray Creator Clash 3, the boxing event, as a charity event. It's actually legitimately evil to even argue that.
By pointing at, to be honest, a very fucking mundane thing. What the fuck is this? If somebody sent me a birthday card with a grotesque caricature of a person I don't like, I would be so disturbed. How do they not realize how weird and creepy they are? Because that's all they have. It's basically like the same reason that Hila is posting people who made nasty animations about her shooting babies or whatever.
Ian, you've been streaming about this for a month. You're like paying my bills here, dude. You know what I'm watching this guy stream. I just bought a what's it called? A briefcase that's filled with I just bought a briefcase that like is like a card thing where you could put like trading cards in it that opens up. It's like an entire binder, and I'm gonna fill it with blue eyes white dragons with the money that I make covering iDubbbz. That's what I'm doing right now. That's my current pet project. I bought a briefcase that opens up, and I'm gonna post pictures of it when it's done. And I'm filling it with blue eyes white dragons.
It's because it doesn't matter. They're like bonding over, we hate this person.
Wait, let me show you a picture of this thing. It's so fucking cool. It's like $30 on Amazon. You can buy this binder. This is my little side project right now.
And, you know, they want to be like validated and heard. And
I feel pretty fucking valid. Do you feel valid, chat? I'm feeling pretty valid.
And, you know, it's that's how they're getting it. It's not good. They need to fucking touch grass. They need to go to therapy and find, I don't know, healthier ways of coping. And
a healthy relationship with drama. Bro, tell me this isn't a fucking fire. Look at this. It's a card binder inside of a briefcase that locks. Now, it's not silver. That would make it cooler. But no, it comes in like a space gray color, like a black color. And you click it open. It's fucking metal. And then you open it up and it fits fucking cards. It's insane. Okay, sorry, that's my pet project right now.
Connecting with human beings. This is not it, though. This is definitely not it. It's sad because Hasan had to deal with this. He was falsely accused of covering up essay years ago by XQC. I believe he's constantly had liberals and right-wingers hating on him. I don't know how he does it. Yeah, it's a difficult position to be in when you're making moral judgments and claims about things, and you're saying that when you are making these judgments about other people, and you're saying like, I do hold myself to a higher standard, people are gonna come at you for that. That's why it's so much easier to be a fucking right-wing grift, is because the standard is on the fucking floor.
Why don't you just shut the fuck up and do YouTube drama, you stupid moron? Wow, dude, it's either be a liberal or you gotta be a right-winger. It's just, why don't you do your fucking job? Why don't you shut the fuck up? Be one of those apolitical channels like everybody else. Just cover whatever you... Cover... Oh, man, you know... People are like, oh, you're apolitical because you're afraid to lose your audience. It's like, no, I'm retarded. I don't know anything about this, and I'm not interested in it. Nobody goes, oh, you're afraid to cover culinary things because you're afraid to talk about your food preferences. It's like, I don't know anything about food. I'm not interested in the making of it. I'm interested in the eating of it. Oh, you're a fucking coward. You won't talk about your movie takes. It's like, bro, I watch Marvel. I have no fucking idea what, like, I'm not watching them. My media literacy is not fucking up to par. I don't know anything about that. But politics, like, you're a coward. You're a coward. You have like these hyper-political douchebags like, oh, you have real fucking opinions that you're hiding from the internet. It's like, I promise you I don't. I haven't spent 5 seconds looking up Gaza off stream. I know nothing about this.
None of them, you know, feel as if they should be held to a higher standard.
Nobody turns around and goes, oh, God. This guy's just fucking ashamed of his botany. It's like, I don't know anything about plants. I don't want to cover plants. I don't know how to grow them. Okay, I have no fucking idea what's going on in the world of plants right now, okay? I'm not going to make a YouTube video discussing the new plant drama. I know nothing about it.
You don't want to be. You don't want to be in the position where where your controversy is is whether or not you have a shock collar. It's not even necessarily, in this case, whether or not you shocked your dog.
No. That's called that's okay, dude. Oh, now they're moving the goalposts. It's like, bro, fuck off, dude. You're doing anything you can to gun guard for this guy. Yeah, that's definitely part of it. Yeah, if he lied about it, then yeah, that's what we're talking about.
It's whether or not you own a shock collar.
Well, he said he didn't own one. Ian, he said he didn't even own one, Ian. He said he didn't click the button, Ian.
It's like, you know, all the right-wing grifters, you'd be surprised if they didn't fucking zap their dogs on a regular basis with a
Dude, all these right-wingers just fucking kill their dogs with guns, you know? They got the Wendigoons of the world are probably shooting their dogs with fucking... Nick's probably feeding his dog Paschetti, you know? It's like...
Yeah, the bar's in hell for them, you know? And
dude, the bar is in hell. Okay,
I
cool.
I get it. It makes your life easier, and, you know, it feels justifiable. Like, it feels more appropriate to reality.
Wendigoon would never harm. I apologize.
You know, receiving that level of criticism. It is harder to receive the criticism that fucking Hasan receives, no doubt. It wouldn't fucking register at this point, you know, on the internet if, like, Ethan Klein was using a shock collar. It wouldn't do anything. I'm pretty out of the loop, but...
What? That is the most delusional take I think iDubbbz has ever fucking delivered. The internet wouldn't even talk about Ethan if he shocked his dogs on stream. This guy is like... I mean, I feel like we just witnessed... witnessed someone who is completely and utterly mentally...
Nick, don't you remember the documentary, Old Yeller, They Kill the Doggies?
Dude, I literally think this guy is like 2 punches away from being in a bed for the rest of his life. Breathing through a tube. It's a good thing he quit boxing when he did, because whatever brain damage he got, it's thorough.
Just watching the video, I can see why people are upset. It seemed like he shocked it.
Wait, I just realized something. Dude, please, how has nobody pointed this out to me? How has nobody pointed this out to me? Chat. This is not an accident. I mentioned this another time. This is not an accident. He put his dog in the same spot on the bed where Hasan keeps his dog on stream. That's so... I pointed this out last time and you guys, oh, you're being a dick, Nick. No, it's 100%. He's literally like, he's white trash. He's trying to put all the shit in the background, but he can't afford to put anything there. He's got the same angle. He's a skinwalker.
His dog, and even worse.
This is Hasan Piker if he lost all of his wealth. If Hasan Piker was actually a socialist, he would look like this. This isn't white Hasan Piker. This is socialist Hasan Piker.
The dog yelps and didn't check on her. I mean,
He strives to be worse to his pets now after seeing those clips.
I could tell that he was frustrated with the dog. And, you know, if you're ever frustrated with a dog and it yelps, that just automatically makes you look like a fucking asshole.
You think it just happened to do that, dude? I can't believe the dog just happened to yelp.
But he was frustrated at the dog for unrelated reasons. Like, not at yelp.
Yeah, no, we only have like 50 clips of him getting frustrated every time the dog stands up, so it couldn't possibly be that, Ian.
Yelping. He was frustrated because it was like getting off of its bed.
I feel like his take on the N-word was more research than this.
And shit. And wandering around the room.
Tell me more about tanks during World War II. I need to hear something you're passionate about.
Like, you don't, like, again, it's overstimulated. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. But I think reading into it so fucking hard is the wrong thing to do. He was already pissed off before that. Yeah, I mean, again.
Wait, why do you think that? Can you back that up with anything? Is it because it makes you feel bad? At least all the other people around Hasan can turn around and go, oh, I've met the dog. The dog is true. It's a horrible argument, right? They're using this, oh, I've met the dog. The dog is very happy. Even though he says he has multiple collars and there's a chance that collar wasn't even on when they met the dog and the dog's really happy, blah, 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 blah. Maybe the dog's happy because the shock collar was removed from his neck. You never know, right? But this guy is such a fucking loser. He's trying to say that, but he hasn't actually met... No, he has met the dog. Wait, I'm wrong. I always forget that he sat in Hasan's room for an hour silently and awkwardly. No, he probably has met the dog. He just hasn't made the argument. Okay.
And you could tell that he was just frustrated. And again, that's very different, you know? You have to assume that a shock collar was part of that equation. If a shock collar isn't part of that equation, then it's literally nothing. It then becomes, he should...
If I was Ethan Klein, I would stop talking about iDubbbz now. I think I've made my point. What I would do is that I would put him back on the promotional list for Teddy Fresh, and all the new releases I would mail to his house, just to let him know, you know? Just continue sending... Like, what are they going to say? It's harassment? Just continue sending him, like, hundreds of dollars of clothes. And if he ever brings it up publicly or ever talks shit about it, just say, look, I was going to send that stuff to a homeless shelter, but I figured you needed it more.
Have more sweetness directed at Kaya. More often. No, it wasn't confirmed Hill Kid. It was confirmed that it was a fucking vibration collar. Or that the dog had a
Okay, we saw this part, yeah.
Vibration collar. Not even that he used it. That's just what the dog has. I think it is normal to see things about yourself online and wanting to combat it and defend yourself and all this sort of shit. You will be gaslit, though, if you're a creator.
You are doing the gaslighting. You have just decided the answers, and you refuse to look at any of the stuff associated with it. You spent more time talking about a cruel picture that someone drew of your wife than actually engaging with what you're talking about.
Into thinking it is a wrong move to try and defend yourself.
It is the wrong move.
Or make a statement. Or
it's going super well for you. This is going to be a fucking testament to how to respond to criticism. You're doing a great job, buddy.
Anything like that. It's more about how far you lean into it. How much of that do you make your content? I think a great example of that is Ethan. He obsesses over not only Hasan, but many other people online, and he's made...
I do think it's very funny. Listen to this one more time.
How far you lean into it? How much of that do you make your content? I think a great example of that is Ethan.
Can we listen to that one more time? Tell me if you guys get what's happening here.
How far you lean into it? how much of that do you make your content? I think a great example of that is Ethan.
I've had enough content to cover this guy talking about Ethan twice a week for the last 3 weeks. Just to be clear, I've skipped stuff because there's so much material. I have skipped segments to watch this guy talk about Ethan Klein because I have so much material of this guy talking about Ethan Klein.
He obsesses over not only Hasan, but many other people online, and he's made it his entire...
This is your entire life's purpose. You're the butter spreading robot, but all you have to do is talk about where Ethan touched you on the doll. Your whole career is pointing on the doll, saying where Ethan touched you.
Podcast. I am hoping today to only make it maybe 2 hours of the 7-hour broadcast, and I also don't have...
Wait, I literally thought we already heard this clip, because I heard him say that exact thing last time, but no, this is a new topic. This is not a repeat clip. I haven't heard this yet.
A bunch of yes people around me saying that this is fine and good.
Ian, you don't have yes people around you. I get it. That's good. You don't have anyone around you. Your wife and you are that's it. You have your wife, and then you have Hasan, who probably doesn't even give a fuck about you, to be clear. You're his smaggle-daggle. You know that, right? You're Hasan's smaggle-daggle. And if you're like, Nick, he doesn't know who Smaggle-Daggle is, I'm sure his wife does. I'm sure his wife knows who Smaggle-Daggle is. She seems to know everything else that happens on this sector of the internet.
Like, people have to encourage me to make more streams like this.
No, they don't, dude. They're trolling you.
Keffel's tweet.
Wow, people they want to hear all about Ethan. It's like, dude, that's us. That's us. That's Froggy Fresh's wife on her 15th alt. Okay, they're trolling you.
Basically saying that Ethan Klein is a piece of shit and a loser.
Nick likes Smaggle. I like Smaggle probably more than Hasan likes Ian.
Yeah, because I don't know, your face.
Wait, what is he listening to in the background? Is this edited? No, there's no way. Wait, listen to the song choice. There's no way. This has to be edited.
Is a piece of shit and a loser. Yeah, because I don't know, you're facing a bunch of people online in general, like the
Can he listen to that on stream? I feel like I would avoid songs like this.
Dynamic is so twist.
Is this the lyric? This is the song where he goes, I say N-word with the hard R? I'm pretty sure that's a lyric to the song he's listening to. It's something, I say N-word with a hard R, and he rhymes that with parked car. Is it? It's not?
For a normal person to have to interact with, because you have...
Wait, listen, it's happening right now.
Twisted. For a normal person to have to interact with, because you have...
That's what he just... Dude, he's listening to Childish Gambino talking over this about Ethan, and in the background, Childish Gambino is like, I say N-word with a hard R.
An unlimited supply of haters that...
Yeah, it is. Like it says Childish Gambino. It's back here.
Are...
It's bound to happen.
Doing this shit...
No, but dude, that's a very specific one. Yeah, I'm sure, like, a lot of rap songs say the N-word. None of them are like, I say N-word with a hard R. Like, dude, that's a...
Some cases for free. In most cases, they're doing it for free. Where it's just, I'm going to comment on all of their social medias until they fucking...
Dude, Tana said N-word with a hard R.
Leave the internet or have a spiral or whatever it is. And then...
There's a version of this song. You
have a tier above that, which is like commentary channels that are just cranking out daily videos using your image and using your streams or whatever to then essentially do the same thing that the comments are doing.
Yes!
And then you have people like fucking Ethan Klein who are like on the they're on the front line basically trying to fuck with people like Hasan, like me, like Anissa, like all the people he's suing, where he's trying to like fucking...
How many viewers do I need to average before I qualify for the front line?
Get like...
If you guys just, like, if you respond to me, like, specifically, right? Wouldn't that put me and Kino Casino close to the front lines? Or are we like Dylan Burns? We're like an hour out.
He's trying to astroturf like a response from the internet about these things.
Believe me, dude, if Ethan stops watching your streams, I remind you that I will be watching them.
Worried that not enough people are going to see it, and like he really wants it to be a cancelable offense because he's tried in every fucking way. He did a content nuke, 3 million people watched it and no one gave a fuck. What?
Imagine though if Hasan Piker didn't
Nick just
gesture
started
towards a
insulting me viciously
controller
on Twitter.
when his dog started whimpering.
Fact number
Ethan would have
22,
nothing to
not
say.
only do bees
Thank
have
you,
a better
Andrew.
memory than iDubbbz and can remember where the flowers they pollinated are, they also track when the flower is going to be most productive.
Bonfire, but it's really racist. Don't Google that.
Well, I shouldn't say that. Some people gave a fuck, but a lot of it was people who already did.
Guys, we need to be really fucking careful. I've learned my lesson. If he does a witch cackle, we have to pause immediately.
Already disliked Hasan. Hillkid says, "Who even is clipping all that from Hasan's stream? Is that
It's so chronicle.
a regular viewer or someone who is watching, waiting for Hasan to slip up?" Hillkid, the haters, like especially when you have such a large audience, like
Wait, where? What? Wait, hold on. Wait, where's your large audience? Where do you keep them?
your haters become proportional, right?
Wait, what?
So there are probably hundreds, if not thousands, of people watching Hasan
Oh, he's talking about Hasan. I thought he meant you.
or have him.
Because, dude, Hasan is a lower hit. Hasan went from probably a higher hit topic for me to like a lower hit. Like YMS outperformed all the Hasan VODs. The only ones that continue to perform well are the Ian ones.
You know,
Like every time.
on standby on their
Like the cannot miss topic is Ian, and Ian's audience is minuscule.
second monitor, waiting for something to happen. Like that's their goal. A lot of people have made it their stated goal online is to get fucking Hasan canceled.
Mine's to make money. Arg! I like money.
Get him off the internet, show people that he's such a piece of shit or whatever. And that's in a lot of people, especially political people, right? Political people, sure. People who are like polarizing, you know. Yep, some people like Giardia.
Dude. Godsend. Godsend. There, dude, look at the timestamp. Oh. Ooh, that was scathing. Oh shit, dude. Oh shit, dude. Right arrow.
Hate watching for hours is kind of
Oh,
insane.
bro, we missed the N bomb. Let's go.
Not kind of insane.
Yeah, I hit bingo. You think he hit bingo? I hit bingo.
It is insane. But when
That was an N bomb. I just dodged an N bomb.
But when you're not happy with your life and other things don't feel as fulfilling as that, that's what you're going to default to. And there's a lot of psychological things happening in that case, you know, seeing other people getting like
There's some hormonal shit happening here.
rewarded for finding this shit. It makes you feel good, accomplished in some way. Like you're identifying bad behavior and you're showing the.
Is this what your therapist said? Because I don't know if it's
recommend
accurate.
watching Nicholas DeOrio's
Did your therapist
latest
explain
video.
this to you? Because you kind of look like a loser, dude.
World, you know, it can feel like you're doing a justice, but
What is he on about? It's some fan fiction he's writing about how everyone's actually a big loser and actually doing a complete disservice and harassing him because he's the protagonist.
it is hate watching.
Bro, you're a side quest. Chill.
You know, because I think a lot of the hate, well, I think most of the people who are hate watching, I don't think they're so delusional that they, in actuality, they believe that Hasan is like doing more damage than.
What's the name of the guy?
I don't know, a lot of
Keemstar Orbiter. Nick
Thank you.
Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
people on the internet.
Hasan is
for a lot-
unapologetically, undisputably evil. The readiness and ease with which he employs Darvo is horrifying and should concern everyone.
I agree.
Ian, on the other hand, is just Dr. Evil.
True.
Than I don't know, a lot of other people on the internet. For a lot of people who are watching it, they're already captured. They already agree and believe.
Maybe they just hate you. Have you ever considered you're an unlikable loser and your wife sucks? I know this is a very hard fucking thing to grasp. Clearly, obviously, the internet loves you and you're actually just like a completely misunderstood chungus. But have you ever considered that you're actually the problem and nobody likes you for valid reasons?
What Hasan's saying. I don't think it is, you know, breaking containment or whatever. That's what snark communities do, though. They hate watching clip. No, it's not healthy for anyone to do, to be frank.
This is literally all your stream is. It's coping about how your life sucks and snarking H3H3.
Me, Alusi, you're absolutely right. I totally agree. When it comes to the leftovers community,
just started
like
insulting
if
me
Ethan
viciously on
wasn't
Twitter.
so dangerous and he wasn't harassing so many people, I would...
You? Please stop acting like you're doing some fucking virtuous thing. You're getting bullied, you're mad about it, you're pulling it up. That's what's happening here.
Also be against...
You could have milked that so much harder. Big content strategy problems here, Nick.
You know,
I'll help
well,
you maximize
listen.
your money, all right?
When he says dangerous, come on, you know what you've heard about those people, right? Those rich YouTubers who run businesses, right? You know, who wear funny hats and beanies and who vape niche. You know, you've heard about those people, right? Those big YouTubers. Those guys who clog the bathroom toilet and blame the staff.
A forum like this existing, I would be against people doing this. But unfortunately, the way the internet works, with zero fucking guardrails on any of this shit, it is way more combative than it should be. Like, I hate the fact that online, being the bigger person and saying like, I'm not going to engage, that does not help you online. It doesn't help you. I mean, it could help you in some instances if you're already kind of like, if you already don't engage in any drama shit in the slightest.
Who the fuck wrote Amaranth? Where did that even come from?
And like you're, I don't know, what's a good example of that? Like you're an engineering channel or some shit.
It's Moonahar! Oh, no! Wait, why is this example of Moonahar? No. It's all one drama. It never ends. It's all... I can't
If you already don't engage in any drama shit in the slightest.
It's Moonahar!
And like you're, I don't know, what's a good example of that? Like you're an engineering...
That's insane.
Channel or some shit. Or you're like William Osman, you're doing...
God, William Osman's a huge pussy too. Fuck William Osman.
Doing just some fun, whatever shit. You will occasionally have to deal with a...
You gotta watch the video where William Osman got mad at like a commenter and then fucking stalked him. You need to watch that.
Random drama, and he has, and other people have. They can kind of ignore it and...
I'm the victim.
Move past it.
That guy is so unhinged.
But other people who are vehemently disagreeable, like Hasan is, there's a lot of people who vehemently disagree with him and thinking he's doing very...
I hope he's fine now, but I don't like him because of the video he made.
Dangerous.
And I haven't seen anything since that video, so my opinion could be outdated, but I don't like him for that video.
Horrible shit. You have to fight back, and you have to have supporters fighting for you, as literally doing battle in the comment sections.
Dude, you guys, come on, soldiers, get in there and defend my honor.
Like, I need people in my...
Oh my god, he's begging! We've gone from e-begging to fucking fan begging. I've never seen this before. Please get in there and defend my honor.
To fucking, like, essentially outnumber the haters.
Oh no!
Because if you, like, that's the whole fucking point. You know, they want to come in, they want to gaslight the shit out of you, and so you just showing some amount of support is...
Dude, he's screaming like, Janice, help, Smaggle, you gotta do something about... Why did I just turn into Shaggy? Did you hear that? I just turned into Shaggy. That's... What the fuck?
Doing battle online and validating creators. To what end? Well, to what end is the... Well... That sort of depends on what you're saying to what end, too.
Like Scoob!
Do you see the deranged Hasan fanfiction on Threads? Oh my god. I did see this. You are a freak. You are a fucking freak.
Dude, why are you... What is this? A day in the life of one of the biggest creators. 8 p.m. Internet still hates you. Write a bullshit comment on Philly D. 9 a.m. Post your dog exercising so you could show it later as proof. 10 a.m. Quick Home Depot run. Had to buy duct tape. 11. Call with Night Media Team. 12. Finally go live. Gaslight the shit out of everyone. Don't show the collar fully.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
1 p.m. Correction articles are being published. Pray. Why not? They believe you every single time. So now, okay, let's see. Someone's making fun of Hasan Piker. What's the position here?
Fanfiction on Threads. Oh my god. I did see this. You are a freak. You are a fucking freak. Gallywood. This is a person employed by Pedo Troll, and she's...
Oh, that's another one.
She's posting her fanfic of what she thinks Hasan is doing.
Dude, what the fuck? Wait, he boosted the audio when his wife came in?
Like fake.
Gallywood?
Yeah, like Hollywood. That's what they call like faking.
Right, they do.
Palestinian. Is that what that is?
I mean, you could.
Wait, what?
Palestinian. Like faking.
Right, they do.
Palestinian. Is that what that is?
I mean, you could, but if her name's Gallia, there's kind of no other option if you want the wood in your name.
Wait, what is she even trying to argue? I don't even understand. Is she acting like Gallia's name is like is Islamophobic rather than her just being in Hollywood right now? Like, wait, what is she trying to say? I don't even know what she's trying to say.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
Doesn't
really
sound
like
as good.
Why?
That looks bad.
It does look bad.
What is Pallywood? What is that?
You're allowed to say that.
They're trying to say Gallywood is inspired by Pallywood?
I'm gonna do my
What the fuck is Pallywood? I'm gonna Google this. Is that a slur? Pallywood. If it is, it's iDubbbz. He said it's okay to say slurs. Pallywood or Gazawood is a derogatory term used to falsely accuse Palestinians of staging scenes of
Can I say
suffering and
something to you, Nick?
civilian death.
I really like you.
Yeah, no, I think it's because she's in California, I think. That might be. Yeah, I'm assuming it's probably because she's in California. That's probably a more likely scenario than naming herself after...
I'd like to give a big shout out to Nicholas DeOrio.
A slur for Palestinians?
continual sandbagging though and say,
probably has something to do with California. I think that's probably like a safe bet.
Just a coincidence.
Can I say something to you,
man?
That is such a bizarre take.
This
Why?
is just sick. It's
Bollywood because of India.
Sick. Get help. Go to therapy. You don't,
dude. That's its take on everything. Go to therapy. You don't like your dinner? That's fine. I'm sending my wife to therapy so she'll cook better.
Why?
You don't need this. You know, if it's really like your job, you don't need to do this after hours, right? Like you're not being paid to post this. But again, I think because there's this like weird kind of fan / friend dynamic, there's this weird Stockholm syndrome thing going on. I don't know. This probably feels like it translates to higher pay or job security. When
Bro, he's literally just making a bunch of shit up to justify his delusional ramblings because people are making fun of him online. It's insane. You could just watch this guy for hours in awe that he is still going. He's still not done. He has more cope to give. You could sit here and milk him for hours. This cow has more milk than I think we've ever seen. I've never seen as much milk before. It's insane.
You do this sort of bullshit, you're like, oh yeah, good job. I saw you after hours posting about Hasan.
And he's sitting here playing copyrighted music, so he thinks we can't clip it. Like there's not one button that takes it away. That's the funniest part.
Good
you can play all the copyrighted music you want. My segment will be monetized.
Work. But Ian, Antifa's just as bad as Hamas, ISIS, and Al-Qaeda.
Why did he say that?
And the KKK all combined.
Why is he saying anything about this? Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you to Stoic Chronicles for another epic video. Even hate watching this is extremely... I don't have a hard time with this. I'm enjoying my... Every new video of iDubbbz, I'm enjoying myself constantly. DSP pulls more viewers than Ian, and I bet there's as many people there who hate him who are just watching for that reason. He's playing censored music. Is he? I don't know. No, I'm saying I can just remove the music like easily now. This is in 2011, dude. I can get rid of it if he's trying to, because that's what people used to do. These streamers would put copyrighted music on it so that I couldn't cover it. Because, oh, if we cover it, we'll get copyright claims on our channels and risk a strike. That used to be the Twitch streamer method. But now, like, YouTube has a thing built in that'll rip the music out from behind the clip. Or I could just run denoise in the background and do a couple choice cuts, and it'll sound perfect. Well, not perfect. It's probably better if he just lets it be raw anyway. But regardless, my segment will be monetized. No problem. AI has made that way easier. Yeah, everyone hates AI until it makes little loser clips like Ian monetizable so we can talk about them more. What? Oh god, dude. I'm not gonna watch this video, but I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here. Wait, what the fuck is this? What just happened? Why was that red? What is YouTube doing now? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess here. Shot in the dark. Shot in the dark. It's gonna be stop. There it is.
Viper at you. Why can you not stop lying? Please stop lying! But thanks to my busy...
There it was. I knew it was coming. I knew it was there.